Hey everybody, welcome to our last week of Lent. We are on the journey. It's Monday. We'll be done on Easter Sunday. And again, the hope is not that we give this thing up for this particular time. The hope is that we reposition ourselves so that the thing we gave up doesn't rule us anymore. So on Easter Sunday, it doesn't mean we just go crazy eating sweets, go crazy, doing whatever and going back to the very exact same way we were before Lent started. If that's the case, we might as well just not give up anything. But this is supposed to be a transformation change for the rest of our lives. That if you're giving up social media, that when you go back on it again, you learn to put some limitations on it. You're giving up sugar, you go back to putting some limitations on it. Rather than it controlling us, we control it. And there are some things that honestly, some of us need to give up forever, because if we indulge in it, it's a wrap. We just go downhill and it's hard to go back to it. We learn to position ourselves to give certain things up for a season so we can reconnect to God. The Hebrew writer lets us know, you can read the scripture two ways actually, that for the joy set before him, in Hebrews 12:2, I believe it is, for the joy set before him, he gave up he endured the cross. For the joy set before him. You can either read it that he gave up the joy that was in front of him in heaven, came to earth, endured the cross. Right? Or you can look at it, he endured the cross because the joy that was coming. Either way you look at it, I know I don't want to get to a theological debate on that, but just know that endurance has a price to it. But that price pays off later. I'm either giving it up in the present so I can enjoy it later on, or I'm enduring something now and I'm going to enjoy it later. But either way, focus on what is being produced in this season. If your focus is on the struggle, that's all you're going to focus on. But focus on what it's producing, because when you focus on what it's producing, it'll help you endure the struggle. I'm giving this up so I can spend more time with God, because that's more important than the thing that I'm giving up. The end gives you the strength for the present. And if you can just endure this season, a few more days, you'll be all right. God's got you. And you need to know that you can do this, and remind yourself again, not now. We hope you all enjoyed this Lent journey. We'll be back on it again next year. Tap into the devotionals. It's a spiritual season, spiritual time to connect with the Lord. And I'm so proud of you all, and God bless you, and we're praying for you. And join us one more time this coming Wednesday for our Lent prayer at 7 a.m. as we conclude our prayer portion. And on Easter Sunday, we're going to celebrate resurrection. We're going to celebrate God's goodness. Join us Easter Sunday at 11 a.m. as we trust and believe for the greatness of God, for the resurrection of God to happen in our lives. God bless you all. See you later.